running the iPad or the video of the games there. And matter of fact, last Friday night, my dad and I were watching the Little Rock Christian broadcast of the senior boys game. We could see you down there with the camera in front of us. We always kind of point out, well, who's there and who can we see, and doing that. But tonight, it's the Clinton senior boys taking on Lone Oak. The boys coming off a victory at Bauxite Tuesday night. Your son, Carter Holland, the junior, leading scorer for the Yellow Jackets on the season. Kind of your thoughts on what we expect to see tonight?
Well, I would say tonight we definitely have to limit the turnovers. I think turnovers have cost us a few games this year, and free throws have cost us a few games this year. So I'm hoping to clean those up this game.
Well, so the boys and girls, I think Sarah and I talked about this a little bit. The conference plays a little bit different from them. Some of the girls, not quite as – the other opponents not quite as strong in conference play as the Lady Yellow Jackets. Boys side of things, they got some tough opponents. They started off last week with Pulaski Robinson and Little Rock Christian. Christian, the defending Class 4A state champ. Robinson, I think the team that came in second in conference last year. Kind of a last Tuesday night, I'm sure it was kind of disappointing a little bit. Kind of a game we probably felt like got away from us. We could have won one at their place. Robinson came up big in the fourth quarter and kind of pulled away and won that one. But the boys coming off those losses, rebounding that win on Tuesday night. How you kind of hearing anything from Carter on kind of their psyche and how they're kind of feeling about their team right now?
Carter's feeling good. He said the guys, they got their head on right. They're ready to go. Ready to go.
I did see last night I had to go to Walmart late. I saw Brody Emberton, his brother. Then I saw Carter and who was with Carter. It was Brennan Johnson. Mm-hmm. I said, you guys been scrimmaging? I think he said, yeah. So I don't know if that was a formal team practice or if they had Brody in and they were just up here hooping it.
Yeah, I know last Saturday they came up. Brody came up. They played against each other. So it's Brody was a huge part of the team last year. It was a big loss from this year, so we'll take all the help we can get from Brody.
Yeah, Brody playing at Arkansas Baptist College in Little Rock now, and I get to see his videos from time to time. His dad, Lee Emberton, I'll see those posted. And we are underway in the Clinton Senior Boys. Clinton with the basketball, Gus Stroggins. Hey, you leave me open, I'll shoot a three. Long off the back of the rim, but Dylan Jones going to chase down the rebound. Back over to Carter Holland on the dribble. And a Lone Oak Jackrabbit goes flying off as Carter kind of fakes right, pulls up on his pivot foot. Lone Oak, the Jackrabbit, kept going as he slides across the floor. And Carter gets the first 2 points of the night for Clinton, an early lead. I got busy there between ball games. I didn't even get the roster written down for Lone Oak or Clinton, so we'll have to do that as we go. Runner shot inside, and Lone Oak saves it from going out of bounds. 3-point shot from the left wing. Won't go off the back of the rim. Gus Scroggins going to chase down the rebound in the corner. Get it back to Carter. And Austin Burgess also in the ballgame. Fifth starter for the Yellow Jackets. Carter on the drive. Just a little bit short. Falls off the front of the rim. And rebound to Lone Oak. 1 minute into the contest. Clinton's going to be in a man-to-man defense. Jones up at the top on the ball. Kind of equal in size. Gus Stroggins, he's going to have a height advantage. Zane Widener's going to have a bit of a height advantage. Dawson and Carter as well on their opponents. So Clinton may have that on other opponents as the season goes along, a little height advantage. Gus on the drive, gets the two inside. So 4-point lead for the Yellow Jackets here to start the ball game. 6:30 remaining. Gus is going to be whistled for the foul. Coach Judson Smith walking the sideline, watching his team. I know one thing we came out of that Robinson game, and one thing he was frustrated was turnovers that night. Because I was asking, what do you think about Little Rock Christian? He said, well, if we have 20-plus turnovers again, we won't have any hope against Little Rock Christian. So I think that was a point of emphasis coming out last week on being able to cut down on those offensive turnovers.
Yeah, we definitely cleaned some of that up.
And 3-point field goal for Lone Oak. In the corner, 4-3, 6 minutes. Dawson Burgess behind the 3-point line, drives, shoots, misses. Zane Widener for the follow. Good job of following the basketball. Takes it up and in, 6-3. 3 players to score for the Yellow Jackets here to start the ball game. They're trying to set a screen, free up, three-point shot, won't go. Burgess for the rebound. Off to Widener. The All-State football player. Really good on basketball for. I was telling his mom he's even better this year in basketball. Gus Scroggins, a little reverse layup as he gets the handoff pass from Dawson Burgess. Good job of using his body, kind of a shield, not giving Lone Oak a chance to block that one. 8-3 the lead. On the dribble behind the three-point line. Going to get in the lane. Good job, kind of a fall away, staying away from the defender. Shot up won't go. They get it back, and they're going to get Carter up in the air and into him on the shot. So foul going to be whistled. Second foul of the first quarter for the Yellow Jackets. 8-3 is the lead. 4:54 remaining in the opening quarter. You talk about Carter and Brody scrimmaging a little bit. I've said a couple of times already this season, Brody left some big shoes to fill, what he did on the basketball floor and now playing in college at Arkansas Baptist. But Carter's kind of in that same mold as Brody was, a scorer. He can do it outside, inside, on the drive, on the dribble, and one of those guys who plays year-round, and maybe we'll talk about that as the night goes on. But 1 of 2 at the free throw line for Lone Oak, and 8-3 is the lead. I ran into on the drive, on the dribble, foul called on Dawson Burgess. 2 free throws coming up. So I was in Casey's here in Clinton a couple of nights ago, and I saw a guy wearing a WH cap and kind of some sports good gear, and so I thought, hey, that's Whitehall. So I said, yeah, Whitehall? And he said, yeah. I said, well, I do radio, kind of keep up with high school sports. And turned out he's a baseball coach at Whitehall. He'd spent the last 2 years at Heber Springs in Whitehall, so he was familiar with the conference and our players. And he said, yeah, y'all had that really good 10th grader last year, didn't you? Point guard. I thought, Carter Holland? Yeah, that kid. He was really good. And then he said, hey, Tim Smith. And he said, then on the basketball, y'all had that really tall receiver that was really good, wasn't it? And I said, oh, yeah, Brody Emberton. Yeah, that guy. Yeah. 1 for 2 at the line again for Lone Oak. 8-4 now, the Yellow Jacket lead. 4 minutes, 30 seconds remaining in the opening quarter. Zane Widener with it. Gets knocked out of bounds. Keep it with Clinton. Hey, Jamal. You up in Mountain View listening to us? I've visited with Jamal on the radio before. And hopefully you're not just listening, but you're watching the video here on the KHPQ Sports YouTube channel or the KHPQ Facebook page. Courtesy of First Arkansas Bank and Trust. Aaron Duhan is our video engineer. Good pass inside from Widener to Scroggins. Gus has got 6 points here early, and he's kind of in the right place at the right time. You think of him sitting out behind the three-point line. He's been in the lane. His teammates have handed him off, and he's had an easy layup. Dylan Jones on the run. Dishes back to Zane Widener on the drive. In the lane. Won't go. Rebound Lone Oak. 10-4. 4 minutes to go in the opening quarter. Inside. Shot up. Up and in. A two-pointer. In the lane for Lone Oak. And Brennan Johnson in the ballgame now as Dawson Burgess gets a breather. Brennan, sophomore. Zane Widener with a three-pointer in and out from the top. The key won't go. Carter's going to muscle it up against the defender.
Jump
and they're
ball.
Tied him up. Thought it might be a foul there and count the basket, but they're going to say what? Both players had their hand on the ball at the same time, long enough to be a held ball tied up. Alternate possession to Lone Oak. You don't see that often, but on occasion. Ball out of bounds. Keep it with the Jackrabbits.
It's a little different up here, Jeff, than being over there on the behind the iPad.
Hey. I don't know. I've tried to run a camera before, or run a camera and talk. It's kind of hard to make sure everything stays in the right place in the screen. We've got Aaron Duhon on the video.
Yeah.
We can just talk, kind of watch a game here. High above the visiting side. On the Lone Oak side, Carter's pass to Johnson. Shot up, won't go. Not many Lone Oak fans here tonight below us, but good group of Clinton folks across the way. Widener's shot won't go off the rim. Rebound Lone Oak. On the drive, two-pointer, up and in, off the glass. 4 Jackrabbits to score thus far in the ball game. I'll see if I can get a roster. I still don't have one yet. And inside, picking up the pivot foot. I believe the whistle going to be travel on Sam Standridge. So you've got Standridge, Johnson, Widener, Scroggins, and Holland. So I believe that's one senior, 2 juniors, and 2 sophomores. So Judson Smith's got some youngsters he's able to put out on the floor. So hopefully that bodes well for the future. 10-8, 2:35 remaining in the first quarter. Clinton's a man-to-man defense. On the drive in the lane, ball gets loose. Widener ahead to Johnson. Oh, and they'll block it from behind. Man. And able to come from behind, block it. Brennan takes a little spill to the floor, but Lonoke able to avoid the foul, block the shot, keep it with Clinton on the baseline. Just in front of the student section and the Clinton cheer squad. And it's going to be knocked into the backcourt. Brennan with a good save, and he gets it back to Widener. A lot of traffic. He'll get it ahead to Scroggins. Now back to Widener. Carter's at the top of the key. Catch from the right, shoot up, and that one won't go. It's going to get out of bounds on him and belong to Lonoke. Lonoke will have a chance to tie or take the lead, this time down the floor. But got off to a good start, but offense has stalled just a little bit here last few minutes, and Lonoke's able to kind of pick away at that Yellow Jacket lead. They got it down to 2, 10-8.
They've kind of settled for some threes here in the last 4 or 5 possessions.
And 3-point attempt up and in. Lonoke has taken a lead, 11-10. Widener quickly down the floor, across midcourt. Dribbles over to the left side. Deep pass into the corner. Scroggins catch and shoot 3. This one won't go. Tipped out. Zane's got it. Off the glass. Good. Second field goal for Zane Widener. He puts Clinton back in front, 12-11, a minute 25. Into the corner, top of the key.
I think we're back in a 1-3-1 now.
Again, Clinton's got that height advantage, so if they let the defender get up on them, it's hard to get off a shot. There's a 3-point attempt, up and in, 3-point field goal. 5th Jackrabbit to score, 14-12, so timely shooting by Lonoke. Scroggins inside to Holland. And I think he was fouled from behind. First foul of the ball game on Lonoke. 53 seconds in the first quarter. Clinton inbound from the baseline. Standridge inbounds to Carter. Top of the key. 3-point shot. Up and in. Well, Carter made that one look pretty easy. 15-14. 45 seconds. Clock running in the first quarter. And that 1-3-1 with Standridge at the top. Johnson in the middle. Holland, Scroggins on the wings. Widener is going to run the baseline. Shot up, won't go. Johnson with the rebound. 25 seconds. Shot clock off. Pass ahead near midcourt. Picked off. Lonoke going to drive the lane. Is that a Euro step? Going to slide, get the shot off. Won't go. Brennan Johnson with the rebound. Lonoke whistled for the foul. 15 seconds remaining. First quarter. Clinton 15. Lonoke 14. Final shot could be the first quarter. Widener, cross midcourt, 12 seconds. Pull up, shoot the 3. Good. Zane Widener. That's the kind of Zane that has really developed from last year to this year. He could always take it to the basket and get the 2, but this year he's able to shoot the 3-pointer from the outside. Shot blocked by Johnson, out of bounds. In the first quarter comes to an end. Clinton 18, Lonoke 14. Stay with us. You're listening to KHPQ and Clinton High School Sports.
Tonight's game is brought to you in part by these fine Yellow Jacket boosters. By Dr. Jamie Beavers Dental. By Van Buren County Veterinary. By Latitude Bistro. Boston Mountain Rural Health. By Joe Dobbs at State Farm. By Western Sizzlin'. By Miller Sanitation. Artelco. And by Troy Grushalski with Edward Jones. These fine boosters help bring you tonight's Yellow Jacket coverage. The Blagg Law Firm is a proud supporter of Clinton High School Yellow Jacket sports. When you need an attorney, call the Blagg Law Firm. Whether it's an injury accident, criminal defense, DWI, family dispute, Ralph Blagg believes in equal justice for all. Now located in the shopping center at 244 Highway 65 South or on the web at blaglaw.com. The Blag Law Firm, a proud supporter of Clinton Yellow Jacket sports.
And we're back. I'm Jeff Hall. Heath Holland joins me. His son Carter Holland on this Clinton Senior Boys team. Mike Holly is away. He's in McKinney, Texas, getting ready for the Division II Football National Championship tomorrow at noon with Harding University and the Colorado School of Mines. And hope we get a chance to watch that television broadcast. We've got one win in tonight on the Clinton Senior Girls. Let's see if we can get a conference win here on the Senior Boys side. Dylan Jones, Zane Widener, Sam Standridge, Carter Holland, Gus Scroggins on the floor. Good ball movement. Behind the three-point line, over to Carter Holland. Catch and shoot three. This one's off the rim, but a long rebound recovered by Zane Widener. On the dribble, wants to drive the baseline. Two defenders, tries to whip it back to Carter. The ball gets loose. Lono comes up with it. And quickly down the floor across the midcourt, but the defense is back. And travel called on Lono. I did get a roster. That'll help some, at least on the Lone Oak side. Give you some names. Widener, man-to-man defense, going to drive, kind of shield with his body away from the defender. Gets the shot up and in off the glass. Zane's the leading scorer for Clinton. I've got him with 9 points here early in the second quarter.
That's a very strong part of his game right there. He can get to the rack.
And strong enough to, if you're going to challenge him, to keep you away. 2 points by Lone Oak. I'm not sure who made that. I think I missed that field goal. Standridge, only a 10th grader, younger brother of Sydney Standridge, playing at North Ark Community College basketball. She's in attendance tonight. Gus Scroggins with another reverse layup. Catches under the basket's got a defender between him and the basket, so Gus able to just take it up over his head. 8 points now for Gus Scroggins, all just 2-pointers. You think of Gus Scroggins as the 3-point specialist, and he'll get a rebound. Gets it to Carter Holland. 6:15 to go in the second quarter. Carter on the drive. Got a defender. Good job. Carter goes up with his left hand. The defender to his right between he and the basket. It's 2 points for Carter Holland. I've got him now with 7 in the ballgame, 24-16. So the 2-point lead is now up to 8. Or the 4-point lead to start the quarter is up to 8. DeMar Eason with it. Number 30 for the Jackrabbits if you're watching at home. Braden Allen, number 2, on the drive. Taken to the rim, won't go. And Carter ends up with it. Cross midcourt. Keeps his dribble, takes his defender. And it's kind of poked away. And foul's going to be whistled on Lone Oak. Let's see, number 14, Matthew Bonds.
Looks like Brendan's coming in for Zane.
Johnson returns. Widener out. 5:33 in the second. Standards to inbound. Into the corner. 3-point shot by Dylan Jones. Won't go. And that's Matthew Bonds, will take it. And now Jackrabbits. Purple trimmed in white. Clinton in the home white. Trimmed in black. 3-point field goal. Demarion Eason. He's got 4 points on the night, 24-19. Standridge, pull up, mid-range, 2-point jumper. Good, Sam Standridge. Fourth Yellow Jacket to score. Bonds, 3, in and out, won't go. Standridge with a rebound. Quickly, up across midcourt. Standridge with it. Right, left, spin in the lane. Pretty shot. Won't go. Gets his own rebound. Then it's out of bounds. Last touch by Lone Oak. Just in front of the Clinton student section tonight. The band's here. The student section's here. They're decked out in ugly sweaters. I think there's Christmas lights on those sweaters in the student section. Inbound the ball. Standridge finger roll on the spin. So Sam back-to-back field goals, 28-19. Cody Dedman with it. For the Jackrabbits, ball out of bounds. Keep it with Lone Oak. Coach Jeremy Brown, you may hear him over the speaker.
We're going to have to get a hand up in the face.
Tyrion King, 3-point field goal. That's 5 3-pointers, I believe, for Lone Oak here in the first half. 4:05 to go in the second. I've got them only making 7 field goals here in the first half, but 5 of those 3-pointers. Jones to Standridge. Back out high. Hollins on the left wing is going to beat his defender. Take it to the basket. No, it's Johnson. Won't go, but there's Carter for the follow in front of the rim. 2 more. Carter Hollins up to 9 points now, and the lead is 30-22. 3:40 clock running here in the second quarter. Zane Widener set to return to the ball game at the next break in the action. And an offensive foul trying to set a screen, maybe going to be whistled against Lone Oak. Yellow Jacket basketball.
He did it twice in a row, got caught on the second one.
Scroggins out. Widener in. Widener, Jones, Holland, Johnson, and Standridge. And Carter is going to take it in the lane. Again, up in front of the rim. And a timeout by Lone Oak. It comes at the 3:23 mark of the second. Stay with us. You're listening to KHPQ and Clinton High School Sports.
Kick off the season with super fast fiber internet. Pettigene Fiber gives you the home advantage and is the ultimate choice for sports enthusiasts like you. With lightning fast speeds, you'll never miss a touchdown, a slam dunk, or a winning goal again. Say goodbye to buffering and hello to the ultimate sports experience. Call us at 501-745-2493 to sign up. Better internet, better service, and better pricing that will keep you in all the action. You won't want to miss this. Wherever the river flows and however the game goes, the River Company is a proud sponsor of Clinton Yellow Jacket Sports. Just like in sports, you want someone who has your back. The professional team at the River Company Insurance does just that. They'll work hard to find you the most coverage at the best possible price. Whether it's business, farm, ranch, personal, or automotive, the team at the River Company will get you exactly what you need. Sports is a team effort, so come join the team at the River, formerly S&P Insurance.
Out of the timeout, Clip 32, Lone Oak 22, 3:08 remaining in the second quarter. I'm Jeff Hall. Heath Holland joins me. Aaron Duhan is our video engineer on the KHPQ Sports YouTube channel or the KHPQ Facebook page. Playing a 1-3-1 zone defense coming out of the timeout. Kind of mix it up a little bit, disrupt the offense flow, make them try to make some adjustments. And ball inside, too much traffic. Dylan Jones comes away with it. Up the floor, and they'll knock it away from behind. Quickly now, we're going the other way. Dylan trying to catch up, play defense. Carter for the block. And we need a replay. I need the Holland family iPad on that as Carter goes up and blocks the shot. That happens so fast as the ball flies up in the air. The trail official says it was goaltending.
He likes to try to chase somebody down from behind there.
Came flying high and blocked the shot. It was Jones low running interference, and Carter flying in from behind. 32-24, Yellow Jacket basketball. Out of bounds now on the baseline from Sam Standridge. To Johnson. And Brennan. He got by his man behind the three-point line. Drive took it all the way to the basket. Then it got blocked up high at the rim. Now Dylan Jones going to steal it back. Gets it to Widener. He's weaving in and out of traffic. Dishes to Johnson. Stripped low into the hands of Widener. Zane turns, shoots, misses. Ball out of bounds. Keep it with Clinton. What a flurry of activity. And boy, Clinton not shy and trying to get it to the rim. Taking it strong. And both teams kind of playing some defense. Carter blocked that shot down here. Lone Oak blocks a shot at the rim down here. Inbound the ball to Jones on the drive. Gets knocked away. Lone Oak's got it down the floor. Bounce pass inside. Couldn't handle it. Tipped up. Saved. Doesn't go out of bounds. Foul called on Widener on the shot by Donham Gooden with 2:04 to go. So a fast pace here the last minute or so. Players might need to catch a breather. Hands on the hips a little bit, on the knees. First free throw misses. They'll have a second. Stay with us during halftime. I think, is that when we're going to have the toy toss?
I think so.
And the cheer and
Yes.
student special dance tonight. We'll keep the video running for that. I'll make sure Aaron Duhon gets that for you. One free throw up and in. Down the floor. Jones, Widener. Carter flashes inside. Back to Sam Standridge behind the three-point line. Good. Sam's got 3 field goals, 7 points, 35-25. Only a sophomore is Standridge. The runner down the baseline. Up and in from Tyrion King. Minute 30 to go in the second quarter. 35-27, the Yellow Jacket lead. Widener picks up his dribble. Holland inside. Turn, spin. He's got a step between he and the defender. The shot won't go. Off the rim. Rebound to Lono. Oh!
Golly.
And it wanted a foul. And we're going the other way. Widener. It's lost out of bounds. Belongs to Lono.
They missed 2 in a row.
Well, if you're watching, Yellow Jack player went to the floor hard for the Yellow Jacks. I don't know if it was intentional by the Jacker because he immediately went to the floor with his hands to pick him up. And
I feel like Sam was playing good defense on him, and he didn't like it.
And then Zane, ball out of bounds down the other floor, but a missed shot by Lono, and Clinton comes away with the rebound. So under a minute to play, second quarter, 35-27. Zane on the drive in the lane, kind of acrobatic to get it around and the shot up a defender. It won't fall, but Zane is fouled, and he'll go to the free throw line. So one thing we learned about Zane Widener this past week, we had the football banquet last Saturday night, kind of year-end awards and things like that. Clinton had 2 all-state players in Class 4A. That included Alec Huey, the big sophomore lineman. Alec stopped by to say hi to us a while ago at the broadcast position here. And then Zane Widener, an all-stater. And what head coach Chris Dufran, athletic director, told us was, who made that?
Gus Scroggins.
Was that a 3?
No, that was a 2 under the basket again.
Gus with 2. He's at 10 points now. All 2-point field goals. 3 seconds, 2 seconds on the drive. Ball gets loose. Johnson will heave. And the first half comes to an end. Clinton Senior Boys 38, the Lone Oak Jackrabbits 30. The players will head to the locker room, and I think the students will head to the court, and we'll have the toy toss. So stay with us. Pick us up on the KHPQ Facebook page or the KHPQ YouTube channel, and let's watch the halftime festivities. We'll step away from the mic here for just a moment. You're listening to KHPQ in Clinton High School Sports.
Steve Good at Goods Cash Savers says you can learn a lot about life by playing sports. You may never be the biggest or the fastest, but you can always try to be the...
Adventure awaits. And with the all-new lineup of Chevrolets, those adventures can become reality. Jolie Chevrolet has the best lineup of cars, SUVs, and trucks ever. Why go from A to B when imagination can take you everywhere? And remember, when you need service work, Jolie's service department can keep your Chevrolet running like new. Make your best deal today at Jolie Chevrolet in Clinton. Find new roads in your new Chevy vehicle. The Black Law Firm is a proud supporter of Clinton High School Yellow Jacket sports. When you need an attorney, call the Black Law Firm. Whether it's an injury accident, criminal defense, DWI, family dispute, Ralph Blagg believes in equal justice for all. Now located in the shopping center at 244 Highway 65 South or on the web at blaglaw.com. The Blagg Law Firm, a proud supporter of Clinton Yellow Jacket sports.
Friday night at the stadium is not the time to worry about your finances. Let First Arkansas Bank and Trust ease your mind with their mobile banking capabilities. You can check your balance, transfer funds between accounts, and even find the nearest ATM for dinner after a road game. The free mobile app is available on the iTunes Store and Android Market. You can cheer loud and proud for the Yellow Jackets because First Arkansas Bank and Trust has you covered. See a branch for more details. Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Towing and recovery is the last thing you think about until you really need it. Then you really want the best. There's only one name to call, Justin's Collision Repair, Towing, and Recovery. They have the largest and latest model recovery fleet in North Central Arkansas. From small towing to heavy-duty towing, Justin's Collision Repair, Towing, and Recovery on Highway 65 in Clinton is the one to call, 745-2992. That's Justin's Collision Repair, Towing, and Recovery, 745-2992. Steve Good at Goods Cash Savers says you can learn a lot about life by playing sports. You may never be the biggest or the fastest, but you can always try to be the very best and give 100%. And that's what they do every day at Goods Cash Saver. Even though they don't have the biggest building, they try to have every item that you might need in groceries. They also overachieve every day in their meat department. So when you're looking for a place to shop, give Goods Cash Saver a try. A supermarket that cares about you and your community and says, go Yellow Jackets.
Wherever the river flows and however the game goes. The River Company is a proud sponsor of Clinton Yellow Jacket Sports. Just like in sports, you want someone who has your back. The professional team at the River Company Insurance does just that. They'll work hard to find you the most coverage at the best possible price. Whether it's business, farm, ranch, personal, or automotive, the team at the River Company will get you exactly what you need. Sports is a team effort, so come join the team at the River, formerly S&P Insurance.
And we're back here at Yellow Jacket Arena. You're watching the halftime show here between the senior boys game and the Clinton Cheer Squad. They've recruited some of their classmates for a special Christmas dance. If you're watching on the KHPQ Sports YouTube channel, the KHPQ Facebook page, the cheerleaders have got their ugly sweaters. And as they'll get a big rousing cheer from the home side there as they finish that up. And as I talk about that, I think the only thing missing, Heath Holland, is, there's a lot of videos this year. Aaron Duhan is fantastic on putting these videos together at Clinton High School. But I've noticed probably every other one, I would say the feature role of the male school is your son, is Carter Holland. He's usually in leading all these videos. Unfortunately, he's in the locker room with his basketball teammates, so I bet he would have been right in the middle of that.
He would have been right in the middle of it.
I saw some post I think he was an elf or something.
Yeah.
There was a picture, a video or something here.
Yeah, I think he walked around the school and talked to some of the kids as an elf.
Well, hey, here they come for the toy toss. There's kids coming down from the bleachers. And, look at and moms and dads and everybody. It's all over the floor on the toy toss. And here they come, stuffed animals from low and high. And I think maybe that's the 3-minute warning, but it's going to take them a little bit of time here to get all the stuffed animals off the floor. They're still coming. I'll try to pick those up. I forget who's those are going to go to. You remember, Heath? I have to ask Aaron. I'm trying to remember. Hey, Aaron, who's who we giving all the stuffed animals to? Can't remember how they're going to disperse those. Who are we giving the stuffed animals to? The Call. And the Call, that's the organization that helps out with foster care and recruiting foster homes, kind of faith-based, through the churches in the community and county to set up foster homes and for kids and things. So that is a big help in our work in the foster care system. And there's going to be bags and bags of toys tonight to pick up from this. So that was fun. And for the folks here in attendance tonight. And kind of a festive atmosphere on the final home game before the Christmas break. We got a couple of non-conference games. I think next week the boys. Who are we going to play next week?
We play Russellville on Tuesday and Cabot on Friday. Okay. Russellville's there and Cabot's here.
Okay. So Russellville, what's probably Class 5A now?
Yes.
Or 6A? And then
I think
Cabot maybe
Cabot's
6A?
6A, yeah.
That's right. And
I think Cabot took Little Rock Christian to overtime possibly. Or lost by 1 or 2.
Okay. And I might be thinking, is it Cabot that we've already played earlier this year, or was that last year?
That was last year.
That was last year, okay.
Yes.
I remember watching that game, I think, on video from their stream. And I think that was the night surely that had to be a school record for senior boys making three-pointers.
Yeah, they made a bunch.
You remember that game?
They made a bunch. You can't forget that one. They blew us out, I think.
I do remember that. The three-pointers was incredible.
Lone Oak's shooting the ball really well tonight.
Yeah, their three-pointers kind of keeping them in the game here. I've got them, I think, with 6 in this 38-30 mark. And Clinton trying to pick up their first conference win of the season. No, second. They beat Lockhart on Tuesday night and looking to pick this one up. We've talked about it before. Again, this conference has elected to not play a district tournament at the end of the conference round robin, where each of the schools play each other twice, one at home, one on the road. They don't play a district tournament. So what that means is, for purposes of advancing to regional play and then hopefully the state tournament, you got to finish in the top 4 coming out of the round robin play to make it on to the region. So no tournament to play yourself into. You got to finish in the top 4. And so Little Rock Christian, the defending Class 4A state championship, a conference opponent, defeated the Yellow Jackets last week. Pulaski Robinson got the win at their place against the Clinton Senior Boys. So I think last year those were kind of the teams. It was Little Rock Christian, it was Robinson. Well, we came in third.
That's right.
We beat Robinson here at our home court.
Yes.
But the way things shook out at the end, Robinson gets the 2, we get the 3 seed. And it made a difference as we lost a buzzer beater to Brooklyn. We did make it a region, but we lost a buzzer beater here at home to them, and season came to an end. But so you got to win as many of these games in December as you do in February. Try to get that conference seed to get you into the region, and then a better seed when you do get there.
This is a big game for us right here.
And Dawson Burgess on the drive. That's his first 2 points of the night. Count the basket and the foul. Burgess to the free throw line.
Everybody's we're going to kind of chase Christian the whole way through the conference. So,
well, that's not much of a slouch, because everybody else probably is. And watching that game on video as Burgess makes the 3. So Dawson with a quick 2 and a 3 to start the second half. 43-30. Clinton leads by double figures. I was telling somebody earlier, Clinton, we played well with Little Rock Christian last year. 12, 14-point ball games, played them respectively, played good, lost, but played a good game. Unfortunately, they took us by 30 at home last week, and I don't know if they've reloaded or they're even better as the defending state champion this year. So, and Clinton defense, they're going to force Lone Oak into a turnover on the offensive end. So the ball and a 13-point lead.
It's good defense by Dylan right there.
Dylan Jones, Zane Widener, Carter Holland, Gus Scroggins, and Dawson Burgess start the second half. It was Holland and Zane and Gus leading the way scoring in the first half for the Yellow Jackets. And they're going to get Carter up in the air. And as he comes down, official's going to say made contact, committed the foul. 2 free throws upcoming for Demarion Eason, 6:31 in the second quarter. Carter does a good job from staying out of foul trouble. He doesn't come off the floor very much, and he's so athletic, and but he rarely seems to ever get in foul trouble. Not in this game. He's only got 2 here in the second half, but I guess I don't know if he's mindful of that or just does a good job.
He does a pretty good job of going straight up. He does pick up somewhere. He tries to block something.
If you come down and follow through. And I think I've been hearing this year the broadcasters talk about verticality, and if you go straight up or keep your arms, even if you're in there and you make body contact, if you're straight up and verticality, then they're not supposed to call a foul on you. It's kind of when they see if you ever bring your arm down to block somebody, then if there's any contact at all or maybe even looks like it, that's when you get whistled for the foul. 43-31, ball out of bounds. It belongs to Lone Oak. 6:21 to go in the third. On the drive, Carter's going to keep them from getting a shot off. They'll have to take it back out behind the three-point line and travel on a turnover defended by Dylan Jones. Dylan's parents, Scotty and Carla, they fed the football banquet last Saturday night. Western Sizzler had a good night. Zane Widener's pass up high to Burgess in the lane. Gets around a defender off the glass. Good. Well, Dawson, he's kind of looking unstoppable early to start the second half. 45-31.
Yeah, he could dominate down there on the block.
Big, strong, three-point shot up. Good by Lone Oak. I think their 7th of the night. Tyrion King, that's his 3rd three-point field goal. 45-34. Jones on the dribble, and Eason on the foul. Right at midcourt, just below our broadcast position, seated here on the visiting side. We talked about graduates earlier. Well, here they are off to our left. There's Brody Emberton and Joe Chalk. Let's see who else is with those guys, returning from college or wherever they might be to pick up this ball game just before Christmas. On the drive, Widener to the glass, good. Zane Widener for 2. I've got Zane now with 11 points on the night. Quickly down the floor, Lono. And again, they get Carter in the air. This time he does slap down at the ball, and he'll be whistled for the foul. Picks up 2 here quick, 3 total in the ball game. 47-34, 3 free throws to come. 5:23 in the third. Misses the first, does Gooden. Excuse me. And good second free throw, misses. Rebound by Widener. Zane will keep it himself up the floor, left hand, right hand across midcourt. Whips it into the corner to Gus Scroggins. Whips it across the other corner to Dawson Burgess. Dawson! 3 more, 2 twos, 2 threes, 10 points in less than 3 minutes to start the second half. 50-34.
Hot.
And 3-point shot by Lono. Rims out, won't go. Zane Widener with a rebound. Good on the defensive boards is Widener. Pass inside to Burgess. Catch, shoot, fall away. Off the glass, good. Dawson Burgess cannot miss here in the second half. If he's going to touch it, he's going to shoot it. And they're all going in here in the second half. 52-34, 12 points. 3-pointer by Lone Oak. They answer Tyrion King, his 4th 3. Trying to keep them in the game. Good 3-point shooting. Clinton lead has blossomed to 15. Into the corner. Back out high. Dawson catches, shoots. He was ready, and he scores again. He is
15 points in 4 minutes.
He is 3-point shot by Lone Oak, in and out. Widener with another defensive rebound.
I'd keep feeding him.
He is on fire. Now he's on the move in the lane. Pulls up, shoots the 3. That one just off the back of the rim. Lone Oak with a rebound. 2-pointer up, just short off the rim. Carter Holland with a rebound. Dawson sets up in the corner. Widener with it. They'll try to take it away.
Oh.
And he's going to be whistled for an offensive foul. I don't know. He kind of turned away from us. The defender went down. I don't know if they'll say Zane led with his shoulder or kind of ducked into him, but he is whistled for the offensive foul. That's his 2nd of the ball game. 55-37, 3:28. We'll have to get your video camera, Heath, as opposed to ours. You are right there in front of it on the home side of things. 2-pointer up and in.
We got Shelby Standridge is doing the iPad tonight.
I was trying to figure that out. I couldn't see exactly who was sitting there running it. Okay, it's Shelby.
She volunteered. So.
Into the corner, Widener catches, drive, and he dunks it. And Zane takes it down the baseline. He wound up. He dunked that one.
That will definitely be on the highlight reel.
There's your highlight video for Widener from tonight. And the ball gets to the floor. And Brendan Johnson's going to check back into the ball game. Yeah, I think there was a foul. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if Jordan Benson was sure. Or maybe I couldn't hear him well calling from the public address. Shot won't go. Too hard off the glass. Carter with it. They try to take it away. Commit the foul. And for Lone Oak, that's their 3rd team foul here in the 3rd quarter. Non-shooting. Clinton will inbound to the backcourt. Holland, the junior. Widener, the senior. You got Standridge and Johnson, a couple of sophomores, along with Dawson Burgess, another senior. Logan, man to man. Zane's going to back-to-back dunks by Zane. He looked to the right. His defender maybe took a step. Zane was all clear to get in the lane. There wasn't any help defense. Maybe nobody wants to help defense when Zane Widener's driving it to the rim.
If I'm not mistaken, it's Zane's 18th birthday today also.
Hey, you're right. I think I saw that post today. Well, 59-39, Zane and Dawson Burgess have pushed this Yellow Jacket lead out to 18 with 2:13 remaining in the third quarter. Timeout. Stay with us. You're listening to KHPQ in Clinton High School Sports.
Kick off the season with super fast fiber internet. Pettigene Fiber gives you the home advantage and is the ultimate choice for sports enthusiasts like you. With lightning fast speeds, you'll never miss a touchdown, a slam dunk, or a winning goal again. Say goodbye to buffering and hello to the ultimate sports experience. Call us at 501-745-2493 to sign up. Better internet, better service, and better pricing that will keep you in all the action. You won't want to miss this.
Conroe Regional has been the community's hospital for 100 years, providing high-quality, compassionate care. As our community continues to grow, we're growing alongside you to ensure all your healthcare needs are met right here in Conway. When your family needs emergency care, you can trust our board-certified providers to provide you with the comprehensive care you deserve when you need it most. When you're facing an emergency, trust the care you'll find down the hallway, not down the highway. At Conway Regional, we're not just growing, we're growing together.
You know, you can't go 7 for 21 and lose by one.
Mm-hmm. That's Heath Holland tonight with me. Mike Holly is away at the the Division II Football National Championship with the Harding University Bisons tomorrow at noon on ESPN. There'll be a couple other Clinton folks down there. I may be able to load up in the morning. Get down there as well in McKinney, Texas, just north of Dallas. So glad to have Heath with us. The boys' game, Sarah Wallace was with me during the girls' game. Clinton Senior Girls won that one. Now the Clinton Senior boys looking to pick up a win in conference play. Holland on the drive, count the basket and the foul. Carter Holland with two more, a chance at three. I've got Carter now with 13 points on the night. 61-41. And the free throw is up and in. 62-41. His first free throw made of the night. And a steal. Sam Standridge, one defender. And draws the foul. Standridge to the free throw line with a minute 36 to go in the third.
Good defense by Sam right there.
Coach Judson Smith on his feet, coaching them up. The Yellow Jacket bench, that is a big bench. Every seat is taken on that Yellow Jacket bench. There might be some places we go where they don't have enough chairs to fill out. Some of the guys have to stand up, but I think that's a good sign of a healthy program that kids want to play and come out when you can suit out. To count real quick. Is it 15 or more? 1, 2. More than 15. And this Yellow Jacket bench are on the squad as a whole, 64-41. And the two-pointer up and in.
One thing Lone Oak does good is shoot the ball. They've shot the ball well.
Allen with those two. Dawson Burgess catches. Thought about a three. Now he'll drive. Get up the shot, draws a foul. See if he earned these from the free throw line. His first free throws, I believe, of the night. And Dawson's first one is up and in. We got Dawson with 16 points.
All in this quarter, if I'm not mistaken. He's had a good night.
Second free throw gives him 17, 66-44. As Carter Holland's going to get a breather. Gus Scroggins into the ball game. And a 1-3-1 zone defense with Standridge at the top. Three-pointer up and in. Another three-point field goal for Lone Oak. Done him good. It's his second three-pointer. Burgess tries to fake his defender. Does a good job of staying in front of him. Forced Dawson to pass it away. Standridge on the drive. And the two-pointer by Sam Standridge. This may be Sam's biggest offensive game here this season. I've got him with 11 points. Sam Standridge, the sophomore. Pull up three by Lone Oak. Won't go off the rim. Rebound Widener. Another defensive rebound. 16 seconds. Behind the three-point line, Burgess catch and shoot three from the right wing. This one won't go off the back of the rim. Knocked out of bounds. Off the hands of Standridge. Give to Lone Oak with 9 seconds remaining. Lone Oak will have time for a final shot. Standridge going to let him get it across midcourt. Pick him up there. Clinton goes man-to-man. 6 seconds. Going to drive the lane. Awkward shot up. Won't go. Rebound Scroggins. And third quarter's come to an end, but a big one by the Yellow Jackets. And they're going to lead Lone Oak 68-47 with a final 8 minutes to go when we return. You're listening to KHPQ in Clinton High School Sports.
Friday night at the stadium is not the time to worry about your finances. Let First Arkansas Bank and Trust ease your mind with their mobile banking capabilities. You can check your balance, transfer funds between accounts, and even find the nearest ATM for dinner after a road game. The free mobile app is available on the iTunes Store and Android Market. You can cheer loud and proud for the Yellow Jackets because First Arkansas Bank and Trust has you covered. See a branch for more details. Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Clay Maxey, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram now in Clinton. Now, Clinton is a tight-knit community. They work hard to support one another.
They work hard to take care of small, family-owned business, and that's what we are. We want to bring that family-owned atmosphere with also the opportunity for the consumer to get that great deal that they deserve. So, we feel like we've got the best of both worlds.
Keep driving by every day. The inventory keeps getting better.
It's Ram country, and we're going to keep making it bigger and better. So, yes, ma'am.
Clay Maxey, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram.
68-47, a 30-point third quarter, and 17 of those by Dawson Burgess. And Clinton's kind of blown this one open with the final 8 minutes to go. Not that Lone Oak's going to give up or go away. Very good three-point shooting. Brennan Johnson will shoot his three. It won't go off the rim. Jackrabbits with a rebound. Dylan Johnson, Gus Scroggins, Carter Holland, Brennan Johnson, and Dawson Burgess. Your five on the floor for Coach Judson Smith. On the drive in the lane. And a shot good, up and in. Jones across midcourt. Man-to-man defense. Going to push him out near the midcourt circle. Dawson Burgess on the drive. He's got a height advantage. Going to take it all the way. Three defenders. And as collision in the lane, they're going to whistle Dawson Burgess for an offensive foul. That's his third personal foul. And let's see, he and Gus Scroggins going to come to the Yellow Jacket bench. Sam Standridge returns along with Zane Widener. So Widener, Standridge, Holland, Johnson, and Jones. 68-49. Seven players that played tonight for Coach Judson Smith. On the drive, reach in, knock it away is Johnson, but he'll be whistled for the foul. Sam Standridge gets the foul. His second. Inbound the ball behind the three-point line. Fake, drive the lane, dish. Shot won't go. Holland with the defensive rebound. Carter guarded. Is going to get up the floor. Right, left, spins. Gets the lane. No look pass inside to Johnson, and he's fouled. Brennan Johnson to the free throw line. And some nifty passing by Carter Holland. Now, Carter's got a younger brother.
He does, Cash.
Pee-wee. In what grade? What
He's
age?
in 5th grade.
5th grade.
He goes to school at Greenbrier.
Okay. Now, is he and your daughter, Kennedy, had a very good high school basketball career. Made game-winning shot to defeat the Yellow Jackets here. It was at a regional or district tournament play. We kind of still remember parts of that one. So basketball ability runs in your family. Your younger son, is he a Carter in the making as well?
He thinks he is. No, he does good. We'll see how far it goes.
Inbound the ball. Fake a three. Keep a dribble alive. Dylan Jones defending. 6:29 remaining. Clinton 70. Lone Oak 49. Pull up three. Won't go. Out of bounds. It belongs to Clinton. I did ask, I don't know, I should ask this or not on the radio. You may not commit, or you may not let him. I don't know. I did ask, head coach, football coach, and athletic director Chris Dufran. I don't know if I'd ask him specifically or just players in general, who might could help out on the football team if they came over and played. And he said, hey, Carter said he might come over and play his senior year. And I said, I don't know. And that might get surprising because I think Carter's going to have an opportunity to maybe play college basketball, maybe some different options. And would he come over and spend the time playing football? And but the football coach said that might be a possibility.
He has mentioned that. I don't know how serious he is about it, but
play is stopped. Ball belongs to Clinton on the baseline, and maybe that was the fifth foul, going to be disqualified from the remainder of the contest. Fouling out for Lone Oak. They'll have a substitution. Bounce pass inside. Johnson with off the glass. Good. I don't know if you get an assist or not on an inbounds pass.
Yeah, I don't think so.
But
you ought to, though.
That looks pretty when it works that way. Foul called. That may go against Johnson. 5:56 to go. 72-49. Substitution. Returning Gus Scroggins, Dawson Burgess in for the first time tonight. Colton Warren. Colton only a sophomore. He had a really good football season that we talked about it. Is he going to make a difference in his basketball career too? On the dribble, in the lane. Scoop it up. Try to avoid the defense.